Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I am doing a general collective reading for all signs. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? All right, let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is groupie. So you guys are dealing with this groupie energy. Maybe you are in a groupie energy. Let's find out. Let's see what we get here. This is going to be interesting. We got groupie a couple times. Okay. That one, that crazy one too. Okay, the first energy is broke A. So someone may be a little down on their luck financially, or maybe something has broken someone down. Like taking the bare necessities, the things that they need, just to function. Someone is, could be a little down on their luck. Let's see what else we get. Carless, no car. Let's see what else we get. Last energy, thank you, child services. So there may be some sort of a threat. Someone about to report something and we've got photo proof, getting evidence. Dust it off, wants you back, fishing for comments, and bad karma. I'm getting someone is really just missing your energy. Almost like they want to, maybe this was an old situation between the two of you, if this is a relationship, or a romantic relationship, I should say. It's almost like, let's just get the tarot. I'm not going to do all that. We're going to try and keep these nice and short and sweet. So let's get some tarot on broke A. We have the devil energy. Devil energy has to do with obsession. Toxic behavior. This is Five of Cups. That is a regret energy. Strength. This is coming under broke A, SS. So it feels like right away someone is feeling regretful that they did not show like strength in their decisions. I am going to crack a window. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'll be right back. This weather doesn't know what it wants to do around here. Okay, so we're back with the regret energy and the need for some strength. We have the Nine of Swords. That's restless nights, things on your mind. You can't think straight. Anxiety. Ace of Swords is a new beginning, new clear beginning in clarity. Someone coming to maybe give you some truth. Maybe you're becoming clear on the situation now after all your head trips with the Nine of Swords. And we have the World, which is closing cycles down, ending old cycles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. She is stability. She is nurturing. She is a good wife, the good mother. So it feels like something happened financially. I think maybe you wish you had exercised more strength in this matter, or maybe you start dealing with someone that was not financially able. And maybe it took you a little bit of time for you to come to a realization about this situation. Bottom of the deck is Five of Wands, which is conflict. It's like this situation caused some conflict. Maybe finances. Maybe they became a drain on your finances. And you had to think long and hard about this. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe you're regretting not exercising enough strength to... let me look at the bottom of the deck. Because I have a feeling that you are in regret for moving towards something or dealing with something that you probably knew better. You knew it was going to cause you some kind of conflict. But I think it was something you had to do. So we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a loving, affectionate energy with a brand new start, grounded start. And we have the Two of Swords, which is stalemate, not knowing what decision to make. And then we have the King of Swords following that, which is someone that is very decisive, very smart, and his thing is to make decisions. Right behind that, we have the King of Wands. So it feels like you may have a decision to make regarding possibly a new beginning with a couple folk. You have the two kings there, one that is very decisive. They're both pretty decisive. The King of Wands is very passionate energy, whereas King of Swords is more of an intellectual energy where they'll put like head over heart kind of things. They're very, very practical. But it looks like you have a choice between the two. And with this Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it seems like it'll be something that's pretty loving and stable. It's just a choice you have to make with the Two of Wands. It's a path that you have to choose, and you have to be decisive in it. You don't want, with the Wheel of Fortune showing up here, you don't want to create any karma. So I'm getting right away, don't lead anybody on. Knight of Cups, second chances. Two of Cups, planting new seeds, working with you. Ooh, Hierophant, I'm going too deep. Ace of Cups with the Four and the Leap of Faith. Four of Pentacles and the Leap of Faith and the Chariot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so good things are coming up after you make this choice, I'm getting. So there's a choice that is going to be a very, very good. You have some very good options, it looks like, coming towards you. All right. Now, let's see what card less means is talking about. But you know what? Before I do that, I would like to get some more clarity on broke A. What does that mean exactly? We have the Queen of Cups again. That's someone that probably took care of this broke A person, or this situation maybe that was broken down. Spirit, give me some information, some clarity on broke A. Somebody was broke. We have the Ace of Swords. Again, it is clear. Something is very clear. My nose is itching like crazy. We have the Ace of Wands, but it showed up in the reverse. So there's clarity, but not necessarily passion. Broke A. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords now. Four of Wands. So there's no passion in this. But someone was looking for stability. That's what was clear. Someone was looking for stability, not necessarily any kind of a passionate type of situation or a relationship. This is the Hierophant. This is coming under broke A. And the Hermit going within. Yeah, okay, so it looks like to me that this person, this broke A person, has come to you, obviously, or maybe they became, though they had, I'm trying to, I don't want to keep saying broke ass. They had financial issues, and they came to you. And I feel like you may have helped them out in some way. I feel like you were regretful that you did this. It became crystal clear after, some thought. And I think you came to the conclusion that it was time for you to put an end to this situation. And I'm feeling like regain kind of like your composure as far as this concerned, to get back, get yourself back together. You got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So your heart was open to something. This I'm looking at a King of Wands now. And that's a fiery energy. Ace of Wands is in the reverse, and that's telling me that let's get some more. Guards up, the Sun. Eight of Swords, Mind, Magician, walking away. Page of Cups, waiting for ships to come in. So I feel like this, as it relates to this this broke energy, I think that they came to you. I mean, it was clear what their situation was. Or was it? Because we have the Four of Wands here and we have the Hierophant. They could have come to you with that kind of game plan in mind, or at least communicating that to you. But I don't think that that communication was true. They may have given you the impression that this was going to be a passionate kind of thing. But with the Seven of Swords here, it's just showing me that that's like a sneaking around energy. Commitment and stability was not on their mind. I feel like you had to go within on this. You had to go within on this and really think about, maybe you were giving this person money. You had to stop and think about what it was that you were doing. You Nine of Swords again. You had to stop and think about it. Is this person just coming to you, coming after you for what you can do for them? And I feel like you put your guards up, your boundaries came up. You could have children. You had to consider maybe this person was sucking the life out of what you probably had going already. And if this situation puts you in your head, you had to manifest better for yourself and then, take that stroll. You had to move away from, these emotions that you have for this person. Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Swords. This person could be younger than you, could have been younger than you. I don't know where you are on your timeline. Ten of Pentacles, yeah. I think they were making offers to you in the hopes of being able to get a come up. There's a Ten of Cups. Yeah, broken heart. You had to stop and think about that. You had to cut that whole thing short. So yeah, this is what the broke energy is. There was no reciprocity in this. There was no equal give and take. So you had to tell them as much. Okay, so that is it. Once you got in this situation, I think your biggest issue was trying to get out of this situation. after so long. I think you began to regret your involvement, possibly, with this person. They may owe you, you know, a particular debt. Gratitude, of course, but they may owe you some cash. Okay, so let's see what carless is. Yeah, running my mouth too long. No car, repo, car issues. We have 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration. Wanting to work with you. Hopefully you didn't get them a car. Or maybe they're, that's their next goal, is to come and see if they can get your car, get you to help them with the car, or get you to purchase them a car. All right, let's see what we get. What is carless? King of Wands. That's someone, that's a go-getter. 10 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the upright is that happiness, all the emotional happiness. Everything is just chef's kiss as far as emotions are concerned. This is in the reverse. Nine of Wands. It's putting up the good fight. That's the Empress here. She is that nurturing, loving, abundant, fertile energy. Kind of like, like trying to grow something out of like barren land. You know, you've got fertility here, and she's standing here next to this land. It looks like it's dried up. It probably isn't, but that's where my mind went. The Star and the Emperor. So we've got the King of Wands and the Emperor here. We've got the Star and the Empress here. 10 of Cups in the reverse. It almost feels like someone has been trying to make something out of nothing. Like, I'm surprised the Magician isn't here. It feels like they're trying to whip something up out of nothing and make it something. Page of Swords. That's a student, someone trying to learn something. 7 of Cups, choices, confusion, illusion. Yeah, there's a Magician. I said they're trying to figure out what the next move is. This is just showing me that in the recent past, they were broke. And I think you might have been giving, in this present moment, it's like they're still, you know, up to their, I don't want to say tricks, because I don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to learn something new. They're trying to bring about some sort of emotional abundance, some sort of, you know, they're trying to birth something. They're trying to make something out of nothing. And they're trying to figure out what it is they want to do. We've got the Magician here with the 6 of Wands. Someone is probably manifesting something quite successfully, actually. And we have the Hierophant, something that is sustaining, something that is strong. We have the Justice after that with the 8 of Wands. That is moving towards the desired goal, picking a path, having the good boundaries and putting down old burdens. This is where someone's happiness is. So maybe this person is trying to figure out what they're going to do. They're trying to concoct some kind of way to be bountiful. But I think you like I said, that's an ending with the World card. And then there you are back in your power. So I think you might have like moved them along. And they are trying to do things, get something together. They're trying to get into their emperor energy. They're very hopeful that they can make something out of nothing. They are fighting this good fight, and they're going to fight it to the end. So I think they just ran up on some hard luck, but it probably started making your luck kind of go down too. You like I say, you can't pour from a half empty cup, or you shouldn't. You got to make sure your cup is full, and I don't think your cup was full. This could be a financial thing, or this could be just an emotional thing, because Queen of Pentacles is the only pentacle here. This could have been an emotional thing that you were dealing with, and it was just draining. Okay, so let's see what child services is all about. We have the devil, so that is an obsession. So this could, I'm not feeling like this is a child services type situation, but I do see that there is something about reporting something, some sort of neglect or some sort of abuse. I'm not feeling this has anything to do with kids per se, other than you maybe worrying about, how much you were giving to this person possibly, or how much you were doing for this person. It's probably taking time, energy, finances, something. It was taking something away from your stability. And I think you shut that down. So now maybe they've gone from broke to even without a car. So maybe things have taken a step back for this person more so than forward. But they're still working it. They're still trying to work this thing. They are determined, and they are very hopeful. And I think, the universe is working with them. I think the universe is going to give them that divine opportunity. All right, let's see what this child services is about. King of Wands. This time he's showing up in the reverse. So Carlos, he showed up in the upright, trying to get his emotional stability, getting the Ten of Cups flipped back around. And now the king is not in his power with this child services. And there is something about photo proof, getting some kind of evidence or something. Here they're talking about reporting something. Hierophant. That could be a relationship, or this could be someone, someone bringing this King of Wands down a peg. I feel like this Hierophant might be who this energy is being reported to. Maybe it could be a priest. It could be, some kind of advisor, a psychiatrist, or, whatever, help someone seeks. Either that or these situations is really breaking this person down, and they are seeking some help. It's kind of sad. King of Cups, emotional mastery. The devil is back. There's something that I feel like this person is trying to get a hold on. And remember, reverse the roles as you see fit. But it's like they're trying to get the reins on something, get some control over something, because something is at risk. They're at risk of losing. Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. Ten of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. So that's a good thing. So maybe this person is going to go on and get help with whatever their this devil energy is about for them. I think whatever they've gone through is quite emotional for them, but they have learned maybe through the spiritual advisement, how to gain some emotional mastery in this situation. You know, to take one step at a time, do the baby steps until you reach your ultimate goal. Bottom of the deck is Page of Wands. That is that new spark. So there's going to be something that maybe this person runs into with the king in reverse. It's like his little fire is going out. And then we've got the knight, not the knight, the page showing up with a spark. Maybe to rekindle something, maybe to light something back up, get something going again. But this person is seeking some sort of help for some kind of emotional thing they may be going through. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Wands, which is, you know, it's like you're bringing your defenses up. We have the Six of Wands, which is success and recognition. Four of Swords, someone is recovering. So things are looking like, it looks like some good boundaries are up successfully up. The healing is going well. Healing of the heartbreak, whatever the heartbreak was. This feels like this is about your person and them falling on some sort of hard time. So this must be for those of you that maybe since you closed this down with them, probably curious as to what they're up to, what they're doing. So far I see that they are recovering from whatever is happening. They're about to get a second chance at something. Page of Cups, message of love. They could be reaching out to you again after that painful ending. So they could be calling you back with an apology. You know, maybe they do want a second chance, but I think that they caused you a lot of heartache. You had to do some healing too after them. I don't, you know, cups are kicked over up there in the Five of Cups. So there could have been some emotions, at least on your part, for this person. But you knew that this could not go on. I think this would have depleted you. So you made that move. But, you know, like I said, since you're curious, they are coming back into, there's the Emperor and the Empress energies. I think they're learning some tough lessons, you know, maybe on discernment. I don't know if this is, like I said, a physical, financial broke ass, or if, you know, something happened to them and it broke them down. You know, they're in the broke, you know, broke in kind of thing. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this person was emotionally a little broken there. And I think they had to go somewhere and learn some things, learn about, maybe they're used to standing their ground, you know, on fallow ground, not having, you know, but I think they're really struggling and trying to become more bountiful. You know, this is something that they pray for, but it looks like it's about to happen. And through all of that, they will probably find their Empress, the Emperor to the Empress, and turn that Ten of Cups over. Here comes an apology. And I think they want to talk about the ending and, you know, finally get some closure on what happened here. Then we have the Knight of Wands with a whole new passionate adventure because this person has memories. Okay. So where are we? 31. Yeah, so it looks like this person is doing better now. You know, they're coming out of a particular hole that they were in for whatever reason. But they were definitely, I got the clarification, they were definitely in some sort of a hole. Okay, let's get a little clarity on Carlos. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's a good start. That's money in the bank. Shawty, what you think? Sorry. All right. Let's see what Carlos is about. Give us some more information. We have Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So that's someone from the past. We have Temperance, which is healing. Oh, there's another one hiding back there. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, which is someone from the past. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is an opportunity. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning. A new beginning in clarity. Being clear on, like I said, being clear on what's next. They're doing some healing. They are making something from nothing. They're going to make whatever it is that they have into something better. Taking decisive action. Being very strategic in their moves. What else? Yeah, they're not playing games here. They're not playing games here. Whatever it was that they were up to, whatever they were doing, you know, we have the Empress here and now she's here again. They are looking to be more fertile. They are looking to have more abundance. There's the passion. Passionate new beginning. They're moving away from the sleepless nights and the regret for things, you know, that they've done, maybe things they haven't talked about. I think they see you, I was just going to say that, I think they see you as kind of like a bit of a catalyst. You probably did something in their relationship, probably like by standing strong, that they'd never seen before. And I think they admire your strength. And, you know, they learn to get up and do what they need to do in their lives simply because you're like, I'm good. I'm done. I don't want this anymore. It made them, maybe they were used to going from place to place, getting emotional, you know, uplifts. But now I think in dealing with you, and maybe they have like a special affection for you, that they want to do better for themselves. Yeah, they had big epiphanies. When that thing ended, that kind of opened up their mind. Everything opened up. And now they're looking to be, you know, about it. Starting out, looking to be the Empress and coming out as the Emperor. Once they get this thought process cleared. And there's the Ten of Cups, which is here upside down. So that's what they're up to. Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're moving forward. With the King of Wands, they're definitely moving forward. They're going to come in with an apology. As usual, they don't want to let you go. Because they've made some changes. They walked away from things that were not serving them. And they've started brand new. And they find you oh so attractive. So they're coming back in. Child services. This is where something was at risk. Someone was about to report something. This is okay, so maybe the reporting part and the child services, I mean, it's like a taking action, you know, it's like something you did wrong that you feel guilty about, and you know, oh, your mother would be so disappointed. And the only way to get past that is to go and fess up to your mama kind of energy. I'm thinking, you know, with the Hierophant and the King of Wands in the reverse, I'm thinking, you know, they're like downtrodden, they're broken now. Their mastery is like flipped on its head. And I think they went and got some spiritual advisement. And I think that is what the reporting is. Queen of Wands. Attractive. Doing that work, getting that work in, taking that leap of faith. broken heart. Three of Pentacles, working on that. So this person had the attraction. They got their heart broken. I think you probably did a lot more than you thought when you like kind of shut the door on this. You probably didn't even think it broke anybody's heart, but I'm seeing that it did. And there's work being done on that. They are working on themselves, and now they're ready to take this leap of faith and come back and maybe work with you again. Two of Wands is picking a path. The Lovers, the choice. Wheel of Fortune, it's time, y'all. Yeah, this looks like they are definitely coming in. They're feeling froggy and they want to jump. I think they feel like they have done the necessary healing and they're ready to work with you. Four of Wands, that firm foundation, that family life, that stability. So maybe they want to come in and show you how stable they are too. Let you know that, they are not who they used to be. They're balanced. They do things slow and steady. They take their time and they give equally. I'm going to hit the bottom of the deck. Three of Wands. I think they anticipate being able to come in. We have this, I know they're hopeful. They want to, but this is the Three of Cups. This is community. This is celebration, but it is in the reverse. They may think that they will be left out in the cold, but justice will be served in this. So have no fear. Okay. So let's see what needs to be surrendered. So this person is doing better. So if they show up at your doorstep, don't run and hide. They may even have your money. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. All right. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. If you physically survive through it, you'll be all right. Ain't nothing to it but to get through it. That's a mommyism. My mother. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. And the new bottom is surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So, both of these cards are talking about answers and clearing things up. So this is good. Look at all this yellow, all this go get it energy. Communication is out here as well. Not a lot of dark, dreary ones. But this person is doing some work. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what your higher self has to say. Cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. So don't step back into those emotions. Get on the bridge and cross over it. Let them be. Once you've gone through it, don't double back in, stick your toe back in again. Next time you go over it, cross those emotions with a bridge. Don't get your feet wet. Okay, release your creative energies. Make use of them in your life. Be creative in your life while things are going on with them. You have to still keep going and keep doing what you need to do for your life. It seems like this whole thing was about them, but I feel like you were curious as to where they were, how they're doing without you. And the bottom of the deck is to conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. Okay, so now we get a message from Spirit. See what Spirit wants you to know. This is an answer to your question about your person. So as far as action, they're coming back. But I think they're like a proud little puppy bringing a stick. They want to show you what they've been doing, how much better they are. But they want to come back in. That Lovers and that Four of Wands, they want something stable with you. They want to show you that their cash flow is back. But the only thing they needed was that Ten of Cups, that emotional happiness. And I think they may end up with it. Okay, so let's see your messages. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve, and you did that. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And the new bottom is have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. You motivated them, whether you know it or not. You motivated them to get up off their keisters or do more than what they were doing if they wanted to acquire something. You can't just walk around with your wallet open or, you got to do something. You have to actually get up and do something. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap this baby up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is Truth with Mayat. All right. Maybe with that truth at the bottom, that's the goddess is saying you can trust this. This is the truth. They're really on the up and up. New bottom is Alliance with Hera. Okay, so your card is number 49 with Yuzumi and Humor. Okay. Let's see where the humor is in all of this. Did I say 45? I think so. Cool. 45. Okay. Now, 49. Okay. When the Japanese goddess of laughter and mirth, Yuzumi, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness alleviates emotional pain, giving a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious and your dreams and desires are too, but the joyful goddess Yuzumi reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. Now your alignment message is, have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief? You found your relief. Well, the laughing goddess Yuzumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint, call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Yuzumi reminds you, when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. And you did a lot of work. You weathered the storm, but you pulled your bootstraps up and you got on up out of here and you let this person know, hey, I can't. This isn't right. This is hurting me. And that triggered them to go on and do something. They felt, even in their power, they felt the loss. They felt the loss of you. And they went and did some work. They went and did some work. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I'll see you then. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye.